I'm K. Prakash, working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, SNS College of Technology. So, in the lecture series, we have discussed about the concentrating collectors, non-concentrating collectors. We have discussed about the parabolic trough systems. So, today we are going to discuss a topic on parabolic dish collector. Okay. So, now we will have a DT-based approach that always there is an empathy in an existing system. So, if there is an empathy in an existing system, we have to switch over to overcome this empathy. So, as we discussed in the previous slide, we have discussed about the parabolic trough systems. Okay. So, what is the major empathy part in the parabolic trough systems is, although a trough system is a concentrating collector, the intensity of the solar radiation is observed is not up to the level. So, if you want to increase the intensity of the solar radiation, the length of the solar troughs to be increased or the number of troughs to be increased. So, what happens is the increase in the units of this solar this trough is directly affecting the cost. So, the investment of cost is becoming more and more. So, as existing, we need a setup which is in a small size or in a convenient manner to trap more amount of heat energy compared to the solar trough. So, this is the empathy part. So, based on that, we have made and defined that by using an existing alternative system, we have to increase the utilize or the fetching the solar radiation into more when compared to the solar trough system. So, we got an idea how to make this. Okay. So, the idea is the parabolic dish collector. This is the idea which is to overcome the empathy which is in the solar trough system. So, what is this parabolic dish collector? Okay. So, here in the parabolic dish collector there is a setup which is like a satellite. Okay. Here there is a parabolic dish. This dish is a parabolic dish. The shape is like a parabola, so it is like a parabolic dish, and there is an receiver. There is an receiver. So now what happens is all the reflectors are made of glass. It's made of mirror. Okay. So as the mirror, what happens is when the solar radiation is falling on, what happens is when the solar radiation is falling on, all the solar radiations is reflected. Okay, all the solar radiations are reflected. Okay, so all the solar radiation are reflected to a particular single point at a particular single area. So that is called as focal point. This is called as a focal point. Okay, now here, what is the another important thing when compared to the parabolic trough system is that the reflecting surface only moves. The reflecting surface only moves with the help of a tracking mechanism. Here, the parabolic dish can also be moved, whereas this observer area can also be moved. This is the advantage. There is a single operating mechanism. Here, there is dual axis operating mechanism. Now, what happens here is when the solar radiation is falling on this parabolic dish collector, all the solar radiations is reflected to a particular point. Where this fluid or the working fluids are passing here, so that because of the heat at a particular point, the intensity is very high. So that what happens is the heating of the fluid takes place quickly. So randomly as we are heating in different places, all the heat we are using in a particular place, then what happens? So immediately what happens it reduces the time and increases the heating of the fluid. Okay. So this is the working of a parabolic dish collector. Coming to the next one. Here we are seeing how this is made possible. Okay. See here. So this is the receiver. Here, all the radiation which is falling directly are called as beam radiation, as we discussed in the previous slides. So, all the beam radiation which is falling here is reflected through this concentrating reflecting surface. Okay. So some of the reflector radius will be directly focusing to this observing area, but some may be what happens, some may be reflecting outside this observer area. What to do this? So how to overcome this? So that at the time what we can do is we can move this observer with the help of an mechanism. Okay. So this parabolic dish or a mirror is a reflective surfaces. What happens is it collectively collects all the energy. As I told you that the dish system which was using in the domestic purpose. Okay. So here another thing is most of the solar energy is trapped in the case of parabolic dish collector. So this is the working of an parabolic dish collector. Thank you.